President Trump will spend the weekend at his golf club in Bedminster, New Jersey. He will be just miles away from his former personal attorney, Michael Cohen. CBS News has learned that Cohen claims the president knew about a 2016 meeting at Trump Tower between Trump campaign staff and a Russian lawyer promising dirt on Hillary Clinton. President Trump has denied advance knowledge of that meeting, but according to Cohen, the president's son, Don Jr., did give his father a heads up. Cohen's claim could be of interest to Special Counsel Robert Mueller, who spent a few minutes on Friday with Don Jr., or at least near him. Politico posted this photo taken at Washington's Reagan National Airport. You can see the two are seen just feet apart in a waiting area. Mueller is on the left reading a newspaper, and Trump Jr. is seen in a turquoise shirt waiting to board a plane. Mueller's team says he was unaware of Trump Jr.'s presence, and the pair did not interact. But Mueller likely has even more questions for Don Jr. and his father in light of Cohen's new claims. Here's Paula Reid.
Mr. President, sir, is Michael Cohen lying?
As he left the White House today, President Trump again refused to answer questions about his former lawyer, Michael Cohen. Earlier in the day, Mr. Trump tweeted, "I did not know of the meeting with my son, Don Jr." Cohen is under federal criminal investigation for his business practices. And now the former Trump ally says he is willing to tell Special Counsel Robert Mueller that then candidate Trump was aware of a meeting with Russians offering to help his campaign. The meeting happened on June 9, 2016 at Trump Tower in New York. In attendance, Donald Trump Jr., Jared Kushner, the president's son-in-law, and campaign chairman Paul Manafort. Russian lawyer Natalia Veselnitskaya claimed to have potentially damaging information about Democratic candidate Hillary Clinton, but it turned out she wanted to discuss adoption policy. Donald Trump Jr. testified before the Senate Judiciary Committee that his father wasn't aware of the meeting. The president has also denied any knowledge.
It must have been a very unimportant meeting because I never even heard about it.
The president's lawyer, Rudy Giuliani, says he isn't worried that Mr. Trump's former fixer is willing to cooperate with Mueller.
There's no way you're going to bring down the president of the United States on the testimony, uncorroborated, of a proven liar.
CBS News Washington correspondent Paula Reid joins me now from the White House. Paula, does Cohen have any evidence to back up his claims?
Meg, sources tell me that he does not have any concrete evidence, any letters, emails, recordings, anything to back up his allegation that the president actually knew about the Trump Tower meeting in advance. And this is really remarkable. You're seeing over the past few weeks this shift in strategy. He's making this sort of public break with the president, from hiring an attorney who's most famous for representing the Clintons through their various scandals, also leaking evidence to the president's least favorite news outlet, and here essentially confirming publicly that he would be willing to flip on the president.
So what's the legal strategy here, Paula?
It's very interesting to see this shift in legal strategy, because for so long he was sort of silent and stoic, keeping his cards sort of close to his vest, not really revealing whether or not he was still loyal to the president. But over the past few weeks, since he hired Lanny Davis, he has been much more public. But I think there are some legitimate questions about whether this is the best legal strategy. If this is just personal and you want to attack someone because you feel personally wronged by them, then I guess this is effective. But legally speaking, Cohen is very likely to be charged in that case, that criminal case in New York. He is facing the possibility of jail time. And if he really wants to share information with the Justice Department in exchange for leniency in that case, this is a very unusual way to go about it. Instead of having your lawyer go talk to Chris Cuomo, the more traditional route would be to have your lawyer go talk to the special counsel or go talk to the Justice Department. So legally, it's not clear if this is going to pan out well for Mr. Cohen.
So would Cohen make a credible witness at this point?
Well, it depends if he has any sort of evidence to back this up. And if he was actually going to offer this testimony, I think it would actually be pretty easy to, quote, impeach him or undermine him as a witness, because the first question you would ask is, well, why didn't this come up when you were testifying before Congress, when you were talking to other aspects of this investigation? Why didn't you bring this up? I think there's also some questions about some of his other conduct with his clients. So, no, it doesn't appear that he is the most credible witness. But as any good prosecutor will tell you, a perfect witness is hard to find.
Now, we know the president has denied all of these allegations, but if it turns out that this is indeed true, how big of a problem would this be for President Trump?
It's unclear how big a problem this would be for the president, because we really don't know how much other evidence that Special Counsel Robert Mueller has, both when he looks at this question of possible collusion or possible obstruction of justice. It's not great for the president, but the immediate legal ramification could be for his son, Donald Trump Jr. If this is proven to be true, this would undercut Donald Trump Jr.'s testimony before the Senate Judiciary Committee. He testified that his father was not aware of this meeting, so he could potentially be vulnerable. And then again, there are some other legal questions for Mr. Cohen about why he didn't bring this up during his testimony.
All right, Paula Reid at the White House for us. Thank you.